It's been a year already, but last year around this time, we were dealing with the devastation of the torrential floods that had hit Nebraska. And when we think of all the destruction that those waters did, we can also look back and see how God brought us through that time. And to know that what we're going through right now, God's going to bring us through. And the beauty of people coming together and serving one another completely selflessly, full heartedly, for the good of their neighbor, for the good of people they didn't even know. You know, there is a passage in the Bible, in the book of Amos, chapter 5, from God's own mouth that says, "But let justice roll down like waters, and righteousness like an ever flowing stream." You know, justice and righteousness in the Bible are not just about what is fair. Often we use those words in our own lives for what is fair. But justice and righteousness in the Bible are also about, and maybe more importantly, about what is good for another person. We hear it in the book of 1 John. If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. But if we confess our sins, God, who is faithful and just, will forgive our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. God forgives us when we confess our sins to Him because He's good to us. It's not just about what's fair, but God comes to us and gives us what is good for us, even when we don't deserve it. I want us to think about that verse. Let justice roll down like waters, and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Waters and an ever-flowing stream for us last year was a torrential wave of destruction. But what if that same power and majesty of rushing waters wasn't for the purpose of destruction, but was for the purpose of justice and righteousness? The way that we treat others in what is good for them. What if our lives were a torrential flow of justice and righteousness? Doing good because of what it does for someone else, not because they deserve it, but simply because it's good for them. Now that's a flood from the wellspring of the heart of God.